Hey guys, welcome back to the channel for another unboxing, and today we're going to be unboxing the Diamond Select Toys Bruce Lee action figure. I've got several Diamond Select figures added to my collection over the last few months, including the first and second run Crows that I've recently done videos for, as well as the John Wick figure. So Diamond has been putting out some pretty nice figures lately, and when I discovered this one was in existence, I absolutely had to add it to my collection. I'm a massive Bruce Lee fan. Chinese Connection, Enter the Dragon, all that good stuff. So definitely something I wanted to get into the collection quickly, because if you know anything about Bruce Lee collectibles, including figures, is that they tend to end up having a high resale value once they've been out for a while and of course no longer in production, and I did not want to have to pay out the ass for this one. So fortunately, if you can go online right now, I think you can probably get this one around 30 to 35 bucks on the secondary market like eBay, maybe a touch higher depending on how much you're charging for shipping. So look at the package. Got a nice little action shot of the figure with the staff right there. Very nice. 80th anniversary Bruce Lee action figure. Wow, that's so crazy. Little blurb about him right there. I'll let you pause the video in case you would like to go ahead and read it. Now, something I'm hoping with this Bruce Lee is that it does not suffer from the same syndrome that both of my Crow figures have, and that is the giraffe neck syndrome. They have that real bad. Was not a fan of that being a problem for them. Hopefully, that will not be the case with old Bruce here. All right, so they got the bubble, double stacked, 2-layered, taped on the sides, so be aware of that. Bruce is not strapped down, but merely held in between the two pieces of plastic. Folds out like that pretty nicely. He's got a stand. We got ourselves a staff, a pair of nunchucks. In fact, there's two pairs of nunchucks. One is curved and has what looks to be some kind of a whoosh effect on it, so that's pretty damn cool. And we've got our hands. The hands are taped down. I mean, I guess I just don't kind of necessarily see why if the figure's not taped down. Okay, so we can get these out. Tape's kind of gross and yellow, which is weird because there's literally nothing else on the bubble on this package that's got any yellowing to it, so that's a little odd. Gross, gross, gross. I hate yellow tape. Makes me want to barf. Okay, so let's go ahead and toss that bubble away there. So first off, let's go ahead and take a look at old Brucey. Lots of muscle definition on Bruce, lean and mean, per the norm with Bruce Lee as expected. Face scan is not too bad. I mean, it's a touch off, but considering that, you know, it'd be kind of hard to get a really solid face scan on a dead guy, I think it looks pretty okay. The joints move pretty well on them. Lots of posability options for them, so that's very cool. The legs are loose enough so you can turn them as needed. The feet turn left and right and also have ankle articulation, so that's very cool. Let's go ahead and see how well the hands will swap out. Probably just going to do one, and then we will check out and see how the nunchucks fit into the hands, as well as maybe the staff. In fact, we'll try the staff first. Let's go ahead and it'll slide on in right there like that. I guess you can flip the hand up and he can hold it like that maybe. Pretty cool, I like that. Even though I'm not typically a fan of Bruce with the staff, I'm more of a Bruce with nunchucks guy. So let's go ahead and get some of that going on. So you can put one there like that, doing the whoosh effect maybe. Kind of arched over the shoulder or even out in front of them. And then the other ones, they're pretty straight. They don't, I mean, I guess you can bend them if you want to. I'd be afraid of them breaking or cracking. Let's look at that. Chains look really good. A little bit of flexibility, but I definitely feel like you don't want to bend them too much, like the plastic may eventually break or wear out there. So kind of be cautious in that regard. But even these, I mean, they straighten out a little bit, but I'm not going to try to push the point. So yeah, the chucks fit in the hand pretty well. Wish they were a little more snug. The other hands we have over here are closed hands. So not really going to be able to hold anything with those. And of course, another kind of like a open palm hand probably for the staff as well. So I'm probably going to go ahead and switch back to these other hands to be able to utilize the nunchucks a little better for the pose. There we go. Hands pop out real nicely. No issues there. So you don't have to worry about the potential of those getting messed up. And then you can take your other ones that are straightened out. And I guess that kind of comes in handy because you can pose them however you want to. I'd probably do something like that. There we go. Maybe throw one down. Throw that one back. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. Yeah, it's not too bad. I don't know. I wish there was a... I don't know. I may have to, like, experiment with some of the... Oop, I'm bumping the camera. I may need to experiment a little bit more with some of the ways to pose him with the chucks to make him... Maybe make it look a little more effective. But that right there might not be too bad. Even though I guess he would not hold him so close to the chain. Maybe more up there. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that looks good. And who knows, even if you don't want to pose on the chucks, you can probably pose him doing like a kick of some sorts. Like that. Like, what-da? Like, because he loves what-da? He's really thirsty. He loves what-da? Oh boy, I'm going to catch a lot of flack for this one. Alright, let's see. Go ahead and works on the stand real quick. Sorry, guys. I'm hoping I don't have a problem with this one. So the stand that came with my John Wick, he did not want to stand on it very well. Like the peg for the foothold was not very tight. This one seems okay. It's not perfect, but I think it will do for what is needed. So yeah, stands okay. Not too terrible. I wish it was a little more, like if the peg was here rather than more towards the inside. If you give him a little more options so you don't have to stand there straight-legged like a soldier of some kind. I'd rather have some kind of, spread out leg pose or, something of that nature. But, worst case scenario, take them off the base. The base is not required for your displays. You can always just stand them up as is. So yeah, there we go. All right, so I think that's going to go ahead and do it for this review. That is the Diamond Select Bruce Lee. Pretty nice figure. It'd be nice to have a Bruce Lee figure in my collection now, and he'll just go right over there with the rest of my NECA and Diamond Select figures. So that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys for checking it out. Remember to follow me over at Instagram at CollectingRaj. And then also remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel. So once I get to 100 subscribers, that's an easy mouthful to say, then I will be doing a live unboxing. Live unboxing, my goodness, what am I talking about? Sorry, it's been the longest day of all time. But I will be doing a video walkthrough of the toy room. But that's going to do it for me and Bruce. You guys have yourselves a WATTAAAAAA weekend.